Bitch, it's hot as fuck in this car, so I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as possible, okay? I do have a blunt already rolled up. It's a white Russian, a fucking Russian cream. It's a blunt, okay? It's a damn blunt, and I rolled it, and that shit is bomb. And I'm finna spark it right here with you guys while I tell you guys this crazy ass experience that happened to me and my friends in Mexico. Cheers, everyone. Okay, by the way, if I start sweating a lot, it's because obviously it's fucking hot as fuck in here, so yeah, don't mind that. My friends and I, we decided to just take like a last minute road trip down to TJ because we just wanted to go explore, you feel me? Like we wanted to go do something. It was the weekend, like it was Friday going to Saturday, and I mean, we're not doing anything right now, especially since we don't have jobs because of COVID. So my friends, they picked me up from my house like around 9:30 p.m. on Friday, and we weren't gonna get to TJ till the next day like around 3 p.m. So what we did was, when they picked me up here in Los Angeles, we went out to San Diego, which is literally a city right up fucking next door to TJ, which is Tijuana, and we just rented out a hotel right there and we stayed right there the night because, bitch, it's fucking bad going to Mexico at night, okay? Like, you do not want to go to Mexico at night, and trust, you want to stay fucking watching this video because you're gonna find out why you don't want to go to Mexico at night, because what the fuck happened to me could happen to legit any of you guys that are watching, okay? Whatever's, yeah, we stayed in that hotel, whatever's. It was like 1 or 2 p.m. like during the afternoon, and we're like, okay, you know, it's daylight outside, might as well just go to TJ right now that it's during the day because it's like really bad at night from what I've heard. I have like some videos that I want to show you guys real quick of like my friends and I crossing the borders, and I'm gonna put them right here so you guys can see them. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's how it looks like when you're entering the border, I fucking think, because the last time that I went to TJ, I was like 12 years old. I'm 25 now, so that's been like I don't know, like it's just been a lot of years, okay? And it's been a minute since I gone over there, so I was pretty fucking excited to go. So yeah, guys, we enter TJ, you know, we go to Rosarito. I'm gonna put the video right here, like Rosarito. Yeah, like that right there is how kind of like the streets look. Anyways, so when we got there, like everything was cool, you feel me? Like it was normal. I mean, I personally know how to speak Spanish, but my other friends, they don't really know how to speak Spanish for shit. So they were kind of depending on me on where to go, you know, how to talk to people, where to exchange US money for pesos, because in Mexico it's pesos, it's not dollars like it is over here. So yeah, we parked our car. We were just exploring the city, whatever. We were exploring the city for like about 20 minutes, and we were kind of next to the beach because originally we went to Rosarito, Mexico, which is kind of next to TJ, to go to the beach. We didn't go to Mexico just to fucking go, you feel me? Like, nah, we went over there for a reason. That was to go to the beach and go chill, you feel me? We ended up like walking around, and we ended up going into like this neighborhood because you have to pass this like small neighborhood to get to the beach. Whatever, so we're like walking, you know, we're minding our own business and everything. And then as soon as like we were like about to pass this like certain building that there was like a lot of people outside, this like guy comes up to us. He's like, hey, he was talking to us in Spanish. He's like, hey, have you guys ever been to Papas and Beer? Like, have you ever heard about it? And all of us obviously have heard about Papas and Beer. Papas and Beer is this place out in Rosarito, Mexico, where whenever there's no fucking COVID, you could go drink and party right there. And they have like pools, and it's literally right next to the beach, and it's fucking fun. So if you have the chance, look it up. It's lit, okay? Anyways, we're like, no, like we never been there. Why, what's up? But he was wearing like all Papas and Beer merch. So we're like, okay, fuck it. Like this motherfucker works for Papas and Beer. So he was like, yeah, like it's actually open right now if you guys want to go. My friends and I, we followed him, and little did we know that building that I just told you guys about, that there was like so many people outside, that was literally the building Papas and Beer was at. But I didn't know because I'm not familiar with the area. None of us knew. So we ended up going into Papas and Beer, and I'm gonna put a video right here so you guys can see that too. So yeah, my friends and I, we were just chilling at Papas and Beer, you know, we were fucking drinking, we were just chilling. I was eating chips and salsa. We got salsa and chips. And yeah, we were just pretty much having a good time. So we looked at the clock, and it was already kind of like 8:30 p.m. and I was like, fuck, like we've been here for quite some time already. We've been here for a couple of hours already. Because remember, like I said, we got to Rosarito like around 2 or 3. So we've been there for like, what, like 4 or 5 hours just drinking and chilling. Because it was cool, you feel me? And it was cheap. Like, it was next to the beach. It was outside. So it just felt really good. Like, it felt relaxing. I felt refreshed. So yeah, we're like walking back towards the car. You know, everything's cool. Like, there's still people around, whatever. But all I remember was just getting in the back seat of the car. I was like in the back of the driver's seat right here. And all I remember was just spending weed. So I was like, oh, okay, like my homie, you know, he brought weed into fucking Mexico, even though we told him not to. But yeah, so they obviously passed me the pipe and I hit that shit because obviously it's fucking weed. I'm gonna smoke. But what I did not know was that they were going to open up the windows so they could let all the smoke out. Because at first we were hotboxing, but then they fucking opened up the windows and let all the smoke out. So once they did that, thankfully I wasn't holding the piece. My 2 friends that were sitting here, they were the ones that were smoking when the cops pulled us over. So yeah, they were smoking whatevers. And then all I remember is just hearing, woo! And you just see like lights and I'm like in the backseat like, bitch, I'm fucking drunk. And they made all of us get out the fucking car. And they were like, they had us like in the back of the car over there with like our hands against like the trunk. So I was just in my head, I was like, fuck, like they're probably more than likely gonna ask us for money, because usually cops in Mexico, in order so you could get out of a situation like that, they know people from the United States have way more money than a lot of people in Mexico, and especially by the way they're dressed, you feel me, they judge them as well. So that's pretty much what they did to my friends and I. They were telling us like, oh, you know, why were you smoking weed? You know it's illegal over here. But I mean, obviously we already fucking knew that, but obviously we fucked up because we were not supposed to be bringing weed in there like in the first place. So we're like, yeah, like I understand, we didn't know. So they were like, do you guys have any more weed in the car? We're like, no, because we legit had no more fucking weed in the car. Like whatever the fuck we had was literally what we had, and that was like literally less than a gram. They searched the car and obviously like they didn't find shit. So once the police came back, he pulled me and my friend over to the side because we're the only ones that kind of know how to speak Spanish. I'm more fluent than he was in Spanish, so he was kind of talking to me the majority of the time. So he told me, he was like, check this out, there is a bank literally across the fucking street. And dead ass though, it's such a fucking coincidence that the cops happen to fucking pull us over right across the street from a bank. And the bank is called Citibank, for those of you that don't know. And they have those fucking legit everywhere. So he was like, look, there's a bank across the street. What you could do is you could go over there and each one of you guys take out 250 pesos. So in total, that's like 1,000 pesos. Or you could just say, fuck it, you know, go to jail. We're gonna impound your guys' car, and then we're gonna like transfer you guys back like across the fucking border, you know, once everything's settled. So we're like, fuck, we're not trying to fucking go to jail in Mexico, bitch. Like, I've watched videos of shit that happens in Mexico in general, so I could imagine the jail in Mexico. Like, bitch, I'm good. Like, I'm 25, I still want to go to Germany, bitch. I'm, you know. So yeah, they were like searching the car, whatever. So while they were searching the car, we went across the street to go pull out the money that they asked for. So when we came back, like I said, we had 1,000 pesos in total. Mil in Spanish, sorry, mil in English is 1,000, for those of you that don't know. So we ended up giving him 1,000 pesos. And when he saw the money, he got fucking mad. He's like, what the fuck? Like, this isn't enough. Like, what are you guys trying to fucking make me look stupid? Are you guys trying to pay me? I'm like, bro, like, you deadass just told us, each one of us, to go take out 250, and between 4 of us, that's 1,000. Like, what else do you want? You feel me? So he's like, nah, you know what? Fuck it. So he ends up putting the money in his pocket, and he ends up telling us that he was gonna fucking impound our car and just take us to jail. So we're like, fuck, you feel me? We're like, oh my god, like, we just got jacked for 1,000 fucking pesos. They ended up handcuffing us to like our friend. Yeah, they put us like in the back of a pickup truck, like on some straight like Mexico shit. Because in Mexico, if you've been there, or just not even in Mexico, just in other countries in general, like, cops don't stop you if you have a pickup truck and you're carrying people in the back. Like, it's legal in some countries to do that, surprisingly, but not here in the United States because people don't know how to fucking act. But they put us in the fucking back seat and they let us have like our phones and everything, but they told us like, hey, we're gonna let you guys keep everything, but if I see you guys on your phone or anything like that, it's gonna go really, really fucking bad for you guys. So yeah, so they put us in the back of the truck, whatever, and then they just like ended up leaving from where we got arrested, and they started taking us like deep into like fucking the streets of like Rosarito, Mexico. And like I said, I've never been there before in my life. Like, yes, I've been to Mexico before, but I've never been to that area, so I was kind of like in a way alert, because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And thankfully I was still aware of everything that was going on, even though I was kind of drunk, because like I said, bitch, like shit be going on in Mexico. And I mean, the fuck, like who's gonna know, you know what I mean? We couldn't text anybody, we couldn't call anybody. But like I said, I did have my phone on me and all my friends had our phone on us, but I wanted to use my phone so bad so I could like take a video of like the cops taking us. But then again, they did threaten us, and they did tell us like, if we see you using your phone, like it's gonna go really bad for you. So I thought about that shit. I was like, oh, like, bitch, I'm put my phone back in my pocket. They started driving us somewhere like deep into the fucking streets of Rosarito, and then we ended up going to like this sketch ass police station. Like dead ass, guys, this police station literally looked like a fucking house. I was like, bitch, like what the fuck, like what? I've never been to a police station in Mexico. Like, what the fuck is this shit? You feel me? It dead ass like was weird as fuck. Like, I'm not even lying, guys. It just looked like a house with like rooms and shit. I was like, are we at a fucking police station, bitch? But then when we started pulling up to like the back of the fucking police station, all you hear is like all the fucking dogs going, bah, 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 bah. And I was like, fuck, bitch, they're gonna take the dogs out on us. That's it, guys. Like, you know, Santa Maria Madre de Dios, all that shit. Because no, I'm not trying to fucking die. So yeah, once they had us like in the back, whatever's like the police station, like the cops that originally had arrested us had left, and some other cops higher than them came in. They were like, hey, like we just want to talk to you guys, like we're good cops, we just want to ask you a few questions. So they asked all of us, they were like, check this out, did the other cops that just stopped you guys, did you guys give them money? And we're like, yes, like we fucking gave them the money that they asked for, you feel me? And they were like, okay, for sure, then wait here. So obviously, bitch, like where the fuck else we're gonna go? So they ended up going getting the other fucking cops. The other fucking cop comes, and then they ask us again in front of that cop. They're like, did he get your guys' 1,000 pesos? We're like, yes, you could even ask him. And then they asked him, he was like, no, like you guys never gave us anything. I was like, this mother, like hold up, like if I had a blunt, bitch, boom, 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 boom. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, that shit got me in shock, because I was like, bro, we just gave you like what you asked for, and yet you still brought us over here. Like, what the fuck is the whole point of this? Like, once he said that, I guess we didn't give him the money, he ended up leaving, and then that good cop was still talking to us, and he was trying to talk to my friend, the other guy that knows how to speak Spanish, my other friend. But like I said, I'm the one that's more fluent in Spanish than he is. Like, he understands Spanish more than he knows how to talk it, you know what I mean, than speak it. But they were trying to talk to him in Spanish, and I guess the cops, they thought that he was fucking with them. They thought that he actually really knew how to speak Spanish, but he was just like trying to make them look stupid or something, trying to play them. So the cop ended up looking at me, he tells me in Spanish, look, if this motherfucker doesn't talk to me right now like good in fucking Spanish, we're gonna fuck you guys up. And I was like, bro, I told my homie, I was like, bro, please, like just try your best to speak like good Spanish. I know it's hard, but like whatever you could fucking say it. And he ended up like talking to them, whatever, and they're like, okay, like this motherfucker just doesn't make sense, to just get in the fucking car. So they ended up getting the fucking truck. Like I said, other cops brought us to that police station, and we ended up getting taken away from that police station by other fucking cops in that same truck. Like, bitch, they didn't even, anyways though, yeah, they ended up fucking taking us like away from the police station. And at first, when they took us away from the police station, they took us towards where our car was at, like where originally we got arrested. And they legit pulled over right behind their fucking car. They chilled right there for like a couple of seconds, and then they started driving off slowly. And they busted a U-turn and parked right in front of that same bank where we were at in the first place. I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, these motherfuckers want some more money, so we're gonna have to go in there and get more money. So no, whatever, they're chilling there in front of the bank, literally across the fucking street from our car for like another minute. And they like come out the car, they come to the back, they're like, hey, is that your guys' car right there? And we're like, yeah. And they're like, okay. So they got back in the fucking they get back in the fucking truck, and they just start driving away. And let me tell you guys, it was like, I want to say it was already like fucking 9:30 p.m. And around that time, the area that we were at, there wasn't really that much people, because it was kind of like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it was kind of like the ghetto part of fucking Rosarito. There's ghetto parts in fucking Mexico, just like there's ghetto parts here in the United States. There's ghetto parts all over the fucking world, you feel me? And if you go into the wrong areas in certain countries that you don't know of, you could possibly get fucking killed. And like I said, multiple fucking times, I've never been there before in my life. Like, I've been to Mexico, but never that specific area. So, you know, bitch, I was not on fucking Google Maps. I was not on, hey Siri, am I gonna die? Nah, like, I can't do that, you feel me, as much as I wanted to. They started driving off away from like everything. Like, they literally started driving off from like like the main street into like the fucking like super super deep areas of Rosarito. Like everything just looked so fucked up. There was like hella abandoned houses. There was like hardly any light. It was like super fucking dark. And me and like my friends were just like, fuck, like what the fuck is gonna happen? Like what exactly is going on? I personally thought they were gonna take us to like jail. Like the police station is just a police station, but I thought from right there they were gonna transport us to like an official fucking jail. And my other homies, like two of them were crying because obviously like I guess it's traumatizing, but I was just right there like, bitch, if y'all don't stop crying right now, because you know I ain't trying to die. But yeah, they were like crying and we were just right there like all like, you know, quiet, because we're just thinking like what exactly is gonna fucking happen next. We're just driving off like somewhere deep into fucking Mexico and it's just so fucking dark. And bitch, I thought I was gonna fucking die, but at the same time I thought I was going to jail. But I know my friends were crying because they thought they were gonna die, and I was like, bitch, if I'm dying, we all dying. And I'm pretty sure that's what they were thinking too. And I ended up asking one of my friends later on, like that day after, I was like, yo, like why were you crying? He's like, because like in the past you showed me a video of this guy in jail getting his head, like all his brains taken out. And I was like, bitch, like you really gonna have that in the back of your no wonder you were crying. You were scaring the fuck out of yourself. Well, thankfully you didn't fucking tell me, because that shit would have got me crying. So they ended up taking us to like this fucking dark ass fucking alley. Like guys, legit dark as fuck, like in the middle of nothing. Like there was no one around, so they legit could have fucking killed us if they wanted to. So they stopped the car. We're just right there like in the back, you know, handcuffed and shit. They ended up pulling me and my homies to the side again. They're like, check this out, you guys are saying you guys don't have no more money or anything like that, right? And we're like, yeah, like we legit have no more fucking money. They're like, all right, cool, we're gonna search all of you guys, like literally we're gonna search the fuck out of you guys, and if we find more money on you guys, it's gonna go really fucking bad for you guys. And in my head I'm like, okay, fuck, well let's see, do any of these motherfuckers have money that I know of? And I'm like, no. In my head I'm all like, no. But if they find something on us, like I said, it's gonna go really fucking bad for us. And I was just, fuck, I was kind of honestly paranoid at that point, because like we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. There's no one around. They could legit just fucking kill us, and like that's it. They fucking start searching us one by one. So when they get to my homie's boyfriend, he ends up confessing that he has $500 in his chute, because like I said, they were gonna search the fuck out of all of us, and if they found something, it was gonna go really really bad for us. So I'm kind of happy that he actually confessed that he had more money, and he ended up having $500 from here, from the United States. And I'm like, fuck, this motherfucker is really about to lose $500 plus the 1,000 pesos that we gave them. But then again, I never told you guys, 1,000 pesos over there is literally equivalent to almost $50 out here. So whatever, they searched us, they fucking took his fucking money, and they were like, all right, cool, you guys could go back in the fucking truck. So we get back in the fucking truck and they start driving off again, and this time they're actually driving back towards the fucking car, and we're kind of all like, okay, we're good already, whatever. And then we ended up pulling up right next to the car, and they were like, look, don't be smoking weed right here no more. Don't be doing all that shit, because there could be other fucking cops and it could go worse for you guys. You guys are lucky that you guys got us, because the other people that you guys got before, they stole your money. They could have done God fucking knows who what to you guys, and we would have known. Like we would have not known. You feel me? No one would have knew. So just be grateful, and also be grateful for your homie that gave us the $500 also. Like thank him. And I was like, hey, like thank you, bro. You feel me? But bitch, I'm still fucking happy. Like I'm not dead. But yeah, they were like, okay, just get the fuck back in your car and drive straight across the border back to San Diego. Don't fucking come back here, because if we catch you guys again throughout the time now to when you get to the fucking border, like that's it. Like that's it. We already gave you this warning, so don't let it be worse. So we got on the car, bitch, and we just But guys, if you made it this far, I actually have something to tell you guys. It's actually pretty fucking crazy. I personally think that they set us up, because I want to show you guys why. I was recording a Snapchat when I was walking back towards my car, towards my friend's car, and in the background you could see a police car following us, but I wasn't aware of that, so I literally got fucking home. And let me just show you guys the clip real quick. So yeah, that was the clip right there. It's just kind of odd that police is literally following us, like, and none of us fucking realized it till I showed them the video. So I don't know, I personally feel like we got set up. So that's just how I feel. And then also another thing, when they let us go so cool and everything, and I wasn't even thinking about it too. I was like, damn dude, like they let us go like nothing, you feel me? They could have fucking threatened us for like way more money, and you know, it could have gone bad. So when I got home, my boyfriend took out his AirPods, and I was like, oh okay, like in my head I was like, where the fuck are my AirPods? And that's when my boyfriend was like, oh, well, you should check your bag to see for your AirPods. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Because I remember putting my fucking AirPods in my fucking bag, and I had them the whole time in TJ and everything. So when I checked my bag here, I didn't have no more fucking AirPods. These motherfuckers took my fucking AirPods from me. And I fucking did not fucking know. Like, literally, when they took my bag to go search that shit, they took my fucking AirPods. And then I was like, bitch, that makes so much fucking sense. Like, no wonder, like, they let us go at the very end. Because, come on, they're not gonna let us fucking go with just $550 fucking dollars. Like, nah, bro. Like, no, they need fucking more. And, you know, they took my fucking AirPods, bitch. So, yeah. I don't know. I just pretty much feel like that's kidnapping if you really fucking put like 2 and 2 together, because it's like they're taking us not even to, like, they took us to the police station, but they also threatened us for so much money, and they took our money and they took us to like alleys and shit. They were just, bitch, like, that shit was crazy, you feel me? Like, I wouldn't want that to happen to any of you guys. And what's crazy is that I've always seen stories, I've always heard stories, I've always seen pictures like this one right here. I've always seen pictures like that. Like, my parents have told me stories, you know, my parents, like, family has told me stories. You know, there's just so much stories about Mexico that you fucking hear and you won't believe till it happens to you. So, you know, I hope this video, you know, changes some of your guys' minds on going over there with fucking weed, or just going over there in general with your homies to party. It's better to go to Mexico with family or with people who are older, and especially people that already know the area. You don't want to go to a whole ass different fucking country and, you know, to explore as a tourist. I mean, yes, you could, but I would suggest being more careful. And obviously, we weren't that fucking careful. And, you know, my homie brought weed, even though he wasn't supposed to bring weed, but, you know, shit happens. And honestly, this was a crazy ass fucking, like, it's a crazy ass experience, dude. Like, I don't know, I would have never thought that this would be happening to me. And here I am now making this video so you guys can know, because I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys either want to go to Mexico, or you heard about stuff in Mexico, or you watched the fucking news and there's shit that was happening in Mexico. Like, there's so much shit that happens, you feel me? But overall, Mexico is a dope ass fucking country. Like, that is literally like where my parents are from. I'm from Michoacan, Mexico. So yeah, guys, I don't know, I love Mexico, but just that, I was like, bitch, all right, you guys, well, I think I'm gonna end this video because I know you guys can't really see it, but I'm sweating. Like, it's really fucking hot in this car because obviously I was hotboxing. So yeah, but anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for sticking throughout this whole video. I really hope some of you guys like actually care to listen to what happened, and you guys, you know, have this in mind just in case if you ever go to Mexico, you know, like I said, to be more careful. And thank you guys so much for sharing this blunt with me. I know I didn't finish it, but it felt like I was literally having a sesh with you guys. Even though if you guys don't smoke, you guys are still part of this fucking circle, and I appreciate that. But without further ado, you guys, please have a great day. Please fucking stay safe, because bitch, anybody could get kidnapped anywhere, not just Mexico. But yeah, peace out, guys, and deuces, bitches.